How do I make sudo preserve my environment variables? Using sudo 1.7.4p4 on Solaris 5.10 and sudo 1.6.7p5 on roll4u6, I can't see how to preserve my environment variables, for instance $python path. I've added this line to sudoers, but it doesn't make any difference. Am I doing something wrong, or is the sudo installation simply not respecting the env_reset flag? Edit. At least on Solaris, we found that this issue depends on the shell. The standard root shell is born if we run bash under sudo bash. On the other hand, env_preset will preserve the environment, including path and ld_library_path. This is rather confusing behavior, I have to say.
Use carefully, there are security issues with sudo and variables. From sudoers, I found that you should use in Ubuntu, sudo does preserve some variables. Sudo I is more like logging in as root and then running the command. Both may be inconvenient, the former for sudo nano myfile leaves root-owned files inside your home, and the latter for sudo I nano myfile will try to open /root/myfile. Run and see what it gives. Here it gives. For example, now run sudo vishdo and add the line, replacing by what you found just before. Append a new path to it if you need. About libraries. Linux distributions take a lot of care with path, and you really should be careful before playing with it. Be especially careful about adding paths like .or /home/username, it is unsecure. One of the dangers of adding paths is that it opens for the possibility of files on these paths getting executed by root, opening a windows in the system security that may be exploited by malicious software. There may be other dangers. Just make sure you know what you are doing. Bypassing sudo security measures may render your Solaris as safe as Windows XP.
Fiddling with sudoers is to be done with caution, as others have said. A simpler approach for simpler cases when there are particular environment variables you want to preserve is to just pass the environment variable you want directly through sudo. This is shown as var equals value in the sudo command help. See this small example where I have also demonstrated it for more than one variable. For the original Python path example in the question, just use the following. Creating an alias for this type of thing is handy. Like so.
Your defaults. env_reset looks okay, assuming you're not also calling sudo with the E option. You could try removing that entry completely. Have you verified you're editing the correct sudoers file? I'm guessing it could be /etc/sudoers or /user/local/etc/sudoers depending on how it was installed. Did you edit it using visudo? How are you running sudo? Sudo python, sudo su, sudo su dash, sudo s, something else? Only sudo python and sudo su would preserve your environment. What does env grep python path say? If nothing, make sure python path is exported by running export python path and try again. What does sudo env grep python path say? If it prints the expected value, then something else is overwriting your Python path value. Maybe roots, bashrc or bash_profile or the system-wide configuration files.
Wam sposób podwyższamy klasy dać substreaming.